muckers, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking on my video today. I am in the best mood. I have had a really long day, but I am back in Ireland. I am back in Derry. I am in my childhood bedroom right now, and I'm so happy to be here. Coming home is like the best reset for me. So I'm super excited to be here. I've been traveling since yesterday. There's been a lot of, delays and stuff like that, but I'm so happy. All I've been wanting to do is sit down and talk to you because so many things have been happening online recently, but with Trisha and this pregnancy, as if it's just like a little thing, Trisha being pregnant, there have been so many different things that have came from it, and obviously Trisha is making, different YouTube videos talking about it and updating us here and there. However, Trisha kind of leaked a really big secret to do with the pregnancy, and it has everyone talk. Oh, but first of all, let's get into our mucker hug. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your time, and I love doing this hug. Let me get both arms, actually. Thank you so much for being here. I ain't forget. I love doing my muckers hug, so we'll go in for it. Muckers, before we get into this video, I just want to let you know that today's video is sponsored by Adam and Eve, and I'm so thankful and so grateful, and this is all boiling down to your support of using code ADAM50 on adamandeve.com because, as you probably know, however, if you're new here or you just want to treat yourself and you've already known, you can use code ADAM50, ADAM50, A-D-A-M, 50, on adamandeve.com for 50% off one item, literally like half off one. These are great. And free shipping in the US and Canada. Again, this company are amazing. A bunch of their proceeds go to fighting the spread of HIV around the world. They're an amazing company to stand by and work with. 90-day no hassle return, 24/7 customer service, the most amazing products and very diverse products. And again, you will find anything on this website and there will be something for you, I bet you. So again, that is code ADAM50 on adamandeve.com. Go treat yourself. We're coming up on the weekend. You deserve it. I love you, and thank you so much, Adam and Eve, for sponsoring this video. We really appreciate you coming back. So again, one last time, for 50% off one item and free shipping in the US and Canada, use code ADAM50 on adamandeve.com. Back to the video. So this has everyone very confused and talking, and I'm seeing a lot of different speculatory things to do with Trisha's pregnancy, and I am going to touch upon that in a second. However, whenever Trisha said this, Trisha then got a lot of backlash, but also got a lot of people curious and just wondering what Trisha meant by this and if it was a mistake or Trisha actually leaked something. So Trisha has talked about this on Twitter, and we're going to get to that as well. So we're going to watch the clip, come to our own conclusion, and then see what Trisha has to say. But basically, Trisha has leaked the gender of the baby. And this is in a video with Moses that we're going to see in a second of them talking about the pregnancy. And this is the first time that we're actually seeing Moses on camera talking about the pregnancy. Now, I'm seeing a lot of people very confused as to why Trisha has announced the pregnancy so early. Now, this was one of the things that I said in my original video about Trisha being pregnant, and I 100% am in agreement with it. In the most polite way possible, speaking generally for pregnancies, normally you wait until the 3-month mark to announce that you're pregnant, kind of really publicly, because it can be a really turbulent time, and it is really a very crucial time for a pregnancy. I know there's probably a lot of mums out there who watch my videos, and you will know yourself, and even just looking into this and seeing a lot of people talking about this, it really is a time where anything can go right and anything can go wrong, and it's really important. And so people really don't kind of talk about the fact they're pregnant, to their family or whatever until they kind of know about that. And so I was seeing a lot of people asking why Trisha was announcing the pregnancy so early on. So basically, Trisha only really found out that she was pregnant only a couple weeks ago. I think it was the 12th of January, she said initially in her video. So she's really not that far along in her pregnancy, number one. And then number two, she's announced it very, very, very early. Normally way before anyone else announces it. Now, I want to give a counter argument and say that this is Trisha, and Trisha has been wanting to be pregnant for a long time, and Trisha has expressed that she's had difficulties getting pregnant, so of course she would jump to tell everyone and be very excited. And of course the content side of it, I mean, let's not be naive. We know that Trisha would get so much content out of this and is already. So I definitely see that, but I also am just kind of confused as to why everything is being said so publicly so early. And also, now that Trisha is kind of hinting at knowing the gender of the baby and literally referring as a certain pronoun to the baby, and then getting everyone being like, wait, how would you know the gender of the baby already? You can do a blood test pretty early on, but you're even early for that. So there's just a lot of about this right now. But again, I am seeing a lot of people comment on my videos, and they're saying like, Adam, are you going to speculate further into the pregnancy? And I'm seeing a lot of, you know, mixed opinions on people's take on whether Trisha is pregnant or not. I'm seeing a lot of people say that. Honestly, if I'm being 100% transparent with you, I don't feel comfortable saying stuff like that in a video and sitting down. And that's nothing about being pro Trisha or flip-flopping or anything like that. In my opinion, it's just being a decent human, whether I want to speculate whether someone's lying about being pregnant or not. Because hear me out, right? Say Trisha is lying about being pregnant. Alright, for those saying that Trisha's lying about being pregnant, you won. You're right. But if Trisha is actually pregnant and you're saying all this, right? Anyone else kind of on that same wavelength? So that's why I'm being kind of more silent towards it and not really joining in the speculative conversation about it, because I don't feel comfortable doing that. I don't care about my negative opinions about Trisha Paytas. I just don't think it's appropriate for me to sit down here and be like, is she pregnant or is she not? Is she lying? Is she infertile? I'm seeing a lot of people talk about that as well. I honestly, and that's just me, and if you want to do that, that is on you, but I am just not comfortable having that conversation, and maybe that's on me, but I just want to let you know that's where I'm at. But me saying that, whenever Trisha is kind of hinting at the gender and knowing the gender and then getting called out for, wait, it's too early for you to know the gender, and then Trisha tweets that, you know, oh, sorry, I made a mistake, we don't know the gender, there's just, you know what I mean? I can also see the counter-argument going on here. But anyway, let's go to this. This is a video by Trisha Paytas on her second channel. It says, we're going to be parents. So we're going to watch the clip from this whenever they, you know, basically reveal the gender of the baby. And then we're going to see the tweets that Trisha put up. So let's get to this and see what they have to say. So again, this is the first time we're actually seeing Moses as well whenever it comes to the pregnancy and Moses being involved on camera with it, because Trisha made that initial video. Trisha today posted a video finding out she was pregnant. I actually watched that with my mother. I literally flew in from London, and the first thing me and my mother did was sit down and watch Trisha Paytas' finding out I was pregnant video. What a way of bonding. Alright, anyway, let's go.
Is our baby. There's not her.
He's up.
No. Is he?
No.
Is he?
Look at that.
So they're already addressing their baby, but they're not announcing it. They're addressing their baby as a boy, as he pronouns. It's important to know. It's important to know. It's important to know. And Trisha is very well versed on the conversation of pronouns and pronouns you identify with. So for Trisha to be right off the bat calling her baby a he, it has a lot of people speculating whether they already know the gender of the baby through blood test, because you can do it pretty early. But not as early as what Trisha's pregnant right now. It all seems to be moving really quickly, and that they know a lot of information very early on. Now again, that can literally just be Trisha very excited about finally being pregnant. It's also, I'm trying to be so careful here, because it's like, I'm just trying to be so respectful, if you know what I mean, but I also am curious. Okay.
Heartbeat! Oh my gosh.
Looks like a yin and yang.
This was so little. This was at 6 weeks and 3 days. We went for our 7 week in like 5 days, and it was so much bigger. But this was like our first, and I had my little name on it. It's
Like a little blueberry
It's
with
a
a heartbeat.
We don't know what size it is now. We are on to our week. We're getting on to week 9. We're like on week 8 in one day.
Finishing it.
Yeah. So it's crazy. We're super excited. We couldn't hold it anymore. We did all these lives, and people were guessing it. I was like, how do people know?
Because you're glowing.
I feel it. I know. I'm literally so happy. And so I guess you guys didn't know this was. This is my project for 2022 because I have nothing planned except for being a mommy. Our due date is September 25th. Right now, obviously.
Oh my goodness. Oh no, wait. If the baby is like delayed, then the baby and I may share a birthday. I'm September 30th. I'm September 30th, 2002. By the way, what year were you born? I'm intrigued. What's your birthday? Please let me know. Anyone September 25th? If that baby is delayed, that baby is not taking my birthday. Trisha, if it comes to September 29th, you hold it in until October 1st. September 30th, let's not. I'm kidding, but I'm also not. I'm kidding.
Obviously that changes.
Don't take my birthday.
That's our due date, and we're pregnant, and we did it so quickly.
Oh, I may have already said this in a video, but I said it on Twitter, and I feel like it's great to reiterate. I believe that if they have a boy, they're going to call it Jack, and if they have a girl, they're going to call it Jill, because one of Trisha's favorite movies that she's gone on and on and on about, Adam Sandler movie, is Jack and Jill. Anyone else think that? Jack for a boy, Jill for a girl. I think at a bare minimum, the baby is going to be referencing Adam Sandler in some way. In some way! For sure! For sure! For sure. What name rhymes with Bruce? Let's see what options they'll go through. Fuck me.
Okay, well, we've been trying for like a year and a half, and then we did.
I think like this is the real.
Okay, but we've definitely been trying for a year and a half and testing,
Right.
and
I feel like there's something about it. I don't know.
There's something about it. Boy, you're pregnant. I feel like there's something about this try. You're pregnant. We've been trying for over a year. I think this time is it. Aren't you holding a baby scan? Moses, babe. I don't know how bright you are or anything, but I think this is it. I think this is like the main goal, right? This is our go. No, this is it. This is it.
I think it's HSG test all the way because we have been trying since October 2020.
But that's the thing what I mean. Like that was a decision we made. We're gonna get married, then do that test.
Wow. That was you made. I would have done it right away, but...
Hold on. This is something that I'm very interested in. I don't mean to derail from the video for a second. HSG test meaning. I'm very curious. Again, I don't want to go too far into the speculating. However, I'm going to be honest with where my mind's at right now. I like being honest with you. Trisha said that she was infertile for like 8 years. And a big reason of that was because she had a lot of like STDs that had like scarred her insides. And that is something that happens. And, you know, when you're infertile, you're told by a doctor and it's a big struggle to get pregnant, to even, it's a full thing, right? On your first go of HSG to get pregnant is a very difficult task. It's like a very low percentage of people who do that test, like on their first go, if they're infertile, are successful, which is why people normally go down the surrogacy route or IVF. Like IVF is normally the main one, which was why people were anticipating that Trisha's baby was going to be through IVF. They were going to start that journey. So for HSG to go successfully, has a lot of people looking at the infertility claims for 8 years in a different light. I do want to also say that. I kind of want to give you where everyone on the internet is at right now. So a HSG is an X-ray test to outline the internal shape of the uterus and show whether the fallopian tubes are blocked. Okay, so it's literally just a test to see if you can get pregnant? So, what? HSG is used to view the inside of the uterus and fallopian tubes. It is to see if the tubes are partly or fully blocked. Okay. So it isn't like IVF or anything. See, I was thinking a HSG test, again, I'm not that educated, especially in science. I was thinking like the HSG test was like, oh, like Moses' thing goes in Trisha's, whatever, like that. I was thinking it was like that, which was why they got pregnant. So no, they were trying to have a baby for a year. They went and got the test, and then they got pregnant right after that. Alright. Okay. Anyway, let's hear the rest of the video. I do have to say, I'm shocked. I did think HSG was something more than just, like, seeing if the tubes were blocked. I did think it was, like, insertion of fluids. No? Alright, okay. Turns out I'm the dummy here.
He was like, okay, so after we got married, before we went on our honeymoon, which I was planning our trips, even our Maldives trips, our honeymoon was around my ovulation week. And actually, it kind of worked out. New Year's Eve was my ovulation. I wasn't planning that. I just wanted to do New Year's Eve. And then we actually postponed the Maldives because I was supposed to get my period the week we were going to go. And I was like, no, like, let's postpone it. So I, ovulate. And then obviously we were pregnant in the Maldives, which was so exciting. And, yeah, it's like...
So the 12th of January.
Anyways, we're going to be parents. What are you most excited about?
Just to hold it. You get to carry it. I just have to wait until the thing is...
It's a very fatherly thing. What's your favorite thing? What are you looking forward to about having a baby, Moses? To hold it. He's a charmer. He's a charmer.
And he's like, I'll be excited when I hold it. I'm like, well, I'm holding it right now, and I'm so excited. We're gonna do the whole nursery room ourselves, and our house we're gonna make cute, get it decluttered and baby safe and all of that. So, yeah, we're celebrating Valentine's Day early because on actual Valentine's Day is when you're gonna see this. So we're going out today.
We're gonna do, well, we're celebrating all weekend. Celebrating today.
Alright, so at the start of that clip, remember Trisha was referring to the baby, and Moses was as well, as he. So, Trisha did a bunch of tweets. I'll go through a couple of them here and then we'll get to the one about the gender. So Trisha said, "Who knew you have to eat healthy when you're pregnant? LOL, JK, I've been eating salmon, Greek yogurt, avocado, lentils, all for this baby to develop like a superstar. I really thought preggo people could just eat chips and ice cream all day." And then another one says, "The one thing I miss most since being pregnant is iced coffee. I mean, I gladly give up anything, but I miss the Starbucks run. I literally get ice water in a cup when we go. Everything either has caffeine or sugar." And then Trisha went on to clarify, now, that has to do with the gender of the baby, when people are like, wait, how do you know the gender of the baby so soon? Trisha said, "Also, we do not know the gender of the baby. We've been saying he because I feel like it's a boy, but we also really want a girl. So I don't know, LOL. We're gonna do a reveal soon, but neither one of us knows." Okay. I'm reading through the responses here and people are confused. But alright, Trisha thinks it's a boy, so they've been referring to it as he. Now, who knows? They might have already done the blood test and it came back as the sex was male. Now, that could also be a thing and they just haven't filmed the videos yet. Like, Moses and Trisha haven't filmed it, so they don't want to announce it yet. That could also be a case as well. And then Trisha said, "Sorry I'm tweeting so much about being pregnant. It's all I think about all day. Like, I've wanted this for so long and it just consumes me. Hence why it was hard for me to make content the past couple of months because nothing else interested me except for baby, baby, baby." Alright, and so then the last part of this video, it's literally like there's 1 minute left. They just kind of talk briefly about this. Let me see.
Surprises.
Oh yeah, he's planning something one day. But this is the biggest one because we're going to like announce it. So I'm just like,
Definitely.
I'm so excited. There's the heartbeat.
I mean, that's the biggest love to celebrate.
Oh, I'm so excited, I know. And this is the coolest thing. So far, I don't know, it's such our media family and you guys now. So this is our love at first heartbeat. I'm so excited. I'm doing videos on my channel about it. And we've been vlogging our doctor's appointments and all that stuff like that. I obviously filmed telling him. I filmed myself when I first saw it out back in January. I was like, it didn't feel real. It still doesn't feel real. Every single day I'm like, there's a baby in there.
It's been so hard not to share.
It's so crazy. We're having a baby. You excited?
Yeah.
I'm so excited. We talk about it all the time. We're so stoked. Yeah.
The final thing I'm gonna type up right now is, when is it safe to announce pregnancy? Many women choose to delay announcing a pregnancy until at least the end of their first trimester, which is 12 weeks into their pregnancy. This is commonly attributed to the risk of awful things happening during the pregnancy, but the 12-week mark is not a hard and fast rule you need to follow. And so Trisha announced the pregnancy at 6 weeks, so I think. So there's a question that says, is 5 weeks too early to tell family you're pregnant? And it says, there are no rules to announce when you're pregnant. Some women wait until they're 20 weeks, others can't wait for the home pregnancy test to dry. Social norms can change and adapt. If you want to unroll a banner on the bridge or put an announcement in paper, it's up to you when you decide to do it. And another one says, is 8 weeks too early to announce pregnancy? So again, Trisha announced it 6 weeks, but this says, is 8 weeks? And it says, yes. So this is from today.com. Yes. Pregnant women are advised to wait until they're at least 12 weeks pregnant when the risks of awful things happening drops sharply to announce their pregnancy to the world and sometimes family. Alright, okay. So, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of things on here saying you should wait until you're 12 weeks. So I'm pretty sure in this clip that we just watched, Trisha and Moses said that they're on week 8 right now. And now again, I completely understand why Trisha would announce a pregnancy so early because this is something that they've been wanting forever. I completely get that as well. However, I'm reading up here and again, I'm not someone who can get pregnant. I'm not, I don't want to speak for Trisha, I don't want to speak for anyone who's pregnant. However, just going through online here, even just like typing up like pregnancy announcement, it's basically saying that you should really wait until 12 to 14 weeks. It says that ideally you should wait to week 13 to the week 26 to announce pregnant. Alright, okay, so I want to know your take on that. I don't want to say I'm confused by it, but it is all very early. And yeah, I'm just, you know what, I'm just wishing for a safe and healthy pregnancy for the sake of this baby. And yeah, I want to know what your opinion is on it though. Like I really, really, really do. So please let me know below. We can talk about it. I appreciate you being here. I'll be in Derry for the foreseeable. That means the next week. And I'll be filming in my childhood bedroom again. So I'm super excited about that. So thank you for watching this video. I will see you in my next one. I appreciate your time. And I'm also getting, I think, 2 tattoos tomorrow. So I'm excited to show you them as well. I might do them like here and here, just to like fill up my arms a little bit. But I don't know if I'm gonna get them. But my tattoo artist said yeah, so we'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching and bye. Mwah.